2, 3.
Hey, boys and girls. Thanks for joining me for story time. I'm so excited about this week because we're going to be talking about animal characteristics. Now, characteristics is a big 50-cent word for what does it look like? All right. When I'm thinking about a characteristic of myself, I have brown hair, I wear glasses, I'm short, and I don't know what else to say. I have brown eyes. Okay, so those are characteristics of me. Now, in our story today, we're going to be talking about Ninja Red Riding Hood. Now, I know you heard the story Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf, okay, where it's all sweet and she's going to Grandma's house and everything. Well, Ninja Red Riding Hood has a whole different thing up her sleeve. Now, her and her grandma may seem like easy targets, but this wolf is in for a big surprise. Now, as we're looking, I want you to be thinking about the characteristics of the people in this story. So you're going to have to do a sentence. In fact, 2 sentences. You're going to write a sentence about the main character. That's the one that is in it from the get-go, and it's all about that person. Then you're going to write a story about the setting. And remember, that is where the story takes place. So is it inside? Is it outside? Make sure that you're writing in a complete sentence. Okay, we want to make sure that it makes sense. And then have mom video you and read it to mom and send it to your teacher. She'll be so excited to get it. So let's get on with our story. Ninja Red Riding Hood. And it's written by Corey Rosen Schwartz. Remember, that's the author. They write the story. And the illustrator's job is to draw the pictures, which is Dan Santat. She even looks fierce. I don't know that I would want to come across her in the alleyway because she looks a little rough. Okay, so let's get to our story. I know just by looking at the cover and the title, this has got to be fiction. So it's just for pure entertainment. Once upon a ninja-filled time, that means it's a a wolf couldn't catch any prey. That means he couldn't catch anything to eat. He kept getting licked by the dinner he picked and was growing more ticked by the day. Look at him. He's getting all beat up. Being licked means he's getting beat up. My goodness. Look at his poor little face right here. He looks a little sad. His belly was aching for bacon. I'm wasting away, he complained. To huff and to puff was no longer enough. So he snuck into school to be trained. Look at that. He snuck into ninja school. See those big eyes he has? That's a characteristic of the wolf. Oh, he's got glasses on. I can't see without my glasses. He practiced his katas for hours and mastered the whirlwind and the wheel. He jackknifed and flipped, and at last he felt equipped. Equipped is a big 50-cent word for he's ready to once again catch a good meal. Look at that long snout that he has, where his nose and his mouth and his teeth are. There's another good characteristic of that wolf. Drooling with anticipation, he set off in search of some meat. While deep in the wood, he met Red Riding Hood. I'm bringing my grandma a treat, she said. The wolf licked his chops when he saw her, and he hastily thought up a plan. There are blossoms that way. You can pick a bouquet to give to your little old gran. Ooh, he's showing his teeth now. I remember from the original, he'd say, oh, what better to eat you with? Then the wolf took a shortcut to Grandma's, where he thought that he'd find her in bed. But Granny was gone. So he put her robe on and eagerly waited for Red. Oh my goodness, look. He even put some lipstick on and a flower in his hair. I am pretty sure that little old Red has enough knowledge of what her granny looks like. She's gonna know better. Soon after, he heard someone knocking. He called out, "My dear, come on in. Oh, don't you look good in your lovely red hood? But a shame that you've gotten so thin." Look at him, he's motioning her to come over. I know y'all know what he wants to do. He's got some long fingers. Little Red took a look at her granny and said, "What on earth did you do? I can swear that your eyes have completely changed size. Hey, Gran, are you sure that it's you?" "Of course it is me, my sweet darling. The better to see you with, my dear, is why my eyes are so big." "And your ears are so long. Something really seems wrong." "Oh, my girl, it's all the better to hear." There's another characteristic, those big eyes, those long ears. Red knows that's not her granny. I know my grandsons would know that wasn't me. And those biceps, my gosh, they look massive. And your triceps and delts are immense. Those are parts of your muscles and bones, guys. "Oh, it's the better for hugging," her grandma said, shrugging. "Dear Red, that's just plain common sense. And those teeth, they look so much sharper." "Why, yes, dear, all the better to chew." She's not being fooled. He jumped out of bed to gobble up Red, but remember the title, she's Ninja Red Riding Hood. So I bet she's got some moves ready. She'd gone to ninja school too. Look, she's in her stance. She's ready to kick and chop and do whatever she needs to do. She grappled and sideswiped and twisted and escaped from his clutches unscratched. She attempted a lock, but he managed to block. They appeared to be evenly matched. They were trained by the same dude, and they both have the moves. I wonder who might win. Now, thinking about the characteristics of the animals, she doesn't look anything like him. And look at those big claws. Whoop! Just then, they both heard someone chopping. A woodsman? Red thought. But instead, it was Gran in her gi. She'd just come from Tai Chi, which is another form of martial arts, a way to do some fighting. "Don't you dare harm a hair on her head." There's Gran. That doesn't look like Gran to me. The wolf took a swing at that instant, but Red deftly dodged the attack. She got a good grip, threw him over her hip, and the wolf wound up flat on his back. Man, and that is a huge wolf compared to Little Red. She's got some muscles, I tell you. "I'll skedaddle," the wolf said in anguish as he struggled back up onto his feet. "Just a second, you beast. You will not be released till you promised to give up red meat." That means like eating real meat, like steak or chicken or rabbits or whatever little wild animals he sees. Though his tummy still rumbled with hunger, the wolf faced his rival and vowed, "Ninja Red, you have won. My meat days are done." "Oh, Red Chan," said Gran, "I'm so proud." What's he gonna eat if he doesn't eat meat? What do y'all think? I was thinking like berries and fruit and vegetables. Those are better for you anyway. Then Red and the wolf bowed politely, and Gran gave him half her peach pie. The wolf was a mess. He'd had way too much stress. "I guess I'll just give yoga a try." Yoga is a form of relaxation. But got some food. He enrolled at the Downward Dog Center, where his tension began to decrease. That means to go away. He studied with yogis, said no to meat hoagies, which is a big sandwich, and felt at last truly at peace. Look at him. It's right down there. He's relaxing and resting. Look at him walking home. He's decided he doesn't need meat to make him a good person. Well, a good wolf at least. Okay? Oh my goodness. What did y'all think about this story? Y'all need to talk about it with Mom and Dad because this is a different kind of version of the Little Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf, okay? Remember, we're talking about animal characteristics. So I would like for you to, when you're writing your sentence, talk about the main character. Think about who that was and give some good characteristics. I'm going to give you a hint. It's the wolf, okay? So talk to us about some of the characteristics. Think about his claws and his biceps and his big eyes and huge ears. And then make sure you let me know where the story took place, okay? Thanks for joining me. I wanted to show y'all my cool new shirt that I got yesterday from one of my students, Christian. And I love what it says, that only the brave teach. You moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, I wish I could buy all of y'all a shirt because you are brave right now to be teaching with your kiddos, and we cannot thank you enough. If you ever need anything, let us know. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.